My name is Derry. It's spelled D-A-I-R-Y. Yes, you heard me right. Me and my family, we grew up on an old cow farm, right? When I was born, my parents didn't have a name in mind, so the first thing they thought was squeezing them teats, making that milk come out. And so they named me Derry. Yeah. Well, I've been diving in dumpsters for my whole life, pretty much. Elementary school, the kids would be out in recess, and instead of playing on the playground, I'd go out, find a little trash can to climb in. I'd get all the way in that trash can, rummaging around, see what I could find, all kinds of stuff. And the kids, they used to make fun of me, but you know, I was having a good time, and it made me happy. I found joy crawling around in them garbage cans and whatnot. My best find, well, my dog. I found a little puppy dog in one of these big old dumpsters one day. I hadn't found anything all damn day, and well, I walked by that dumpster and I heard some scratching around and whimpering and whining. What in the world is that? I opened the dumpster, I climbed up in there, there was a box, and there was a little puppy dog in there. You believe that? Someone left that puppy dog out to perish. It's awful. I tell you what, if I could find that son of a bitch that did that, I would tell him, you know what, I'm glad you left that puppy dog in there, because I found me a best friend. I ended up naming him Dumpy. That's a funny name, but you know, he's my best friend. You know that saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure? Well, that saying's about me, because I'm that other man. I find all kinds of stuff that people just throwing out and they don't want anymore, and it's things that you could still use, you know. I find all kinds of cool stuff. Little containers that people throw out. I found a little penguin container one time, a little red mailbox one time. I found like little toys that people are throwing out, little trinkets, and I found artwork before. I found like little framed pieces of artwork, and I take it home and I hang it up in my plate. You know, I ain't hurting anybody. People throw this stuff away, you know. So what's it matter to them? They didn't want it anymore, so I don't understand why it's illegal. What the heck, you know, it's just stuff that people didn't want anyway, so I don't understand what the big deal is. Sometimes there's some real nasty stuff, and there's flies. Sometimes I get scared because I think maybe there might be a bee and I can't get stung. I'm allergic to bees. I gotta be real careful. I can't get stung because I'm allergic. Well, I would probably just show them all the cool stuff that I found. And I'd be like, look at this. You know, you ain't never find something like this before. This is, you know, some of the stuff is real old and you can't get it in the store anymore. So, you know, I would probably just show them all my treasures that I found.
Great, Derry.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're real nice. You want to hang out sometime? I'll take you dumpster diving if you want.
Maybe sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Tim. I worked with Derry at the gravy station for 5 years. I had noticed he'd been going through the trash. I'm like, hey, we all struggle. What's up, dude? Like, I see you going through the trash. And he said, I'm not struggling. I love this. It's fun. The food I find tastes really good. And I said, cool. I knew there was rotting meat on the bottom. He was going right for that meat. You know, I like seeing him at work. I don't really care that he's getting sick so much. I just don't like missing his jokes from work. So I started placing fresh food from our cafeteria into the garbage where I knew he rifled through. And it worked, I would say, for like a week. He was eating that fresh food and I'm like, hell yeah, he's gonna stay. Then he caught on. And he said, Timb, I don't respect that you are interfering with my passion. I said, Derry, I want to hear your silly freaking jokes, dude. And he was like, that's fair. And we shook hands. Shortly after that, I was fired for siphoning gravy, yada, yada, yada. But, you know, I hope he's doing well. He was a great guy. He always liked to wiggle around the pens. It was very funny. Tip his sunglasses up and down a little bit. Very, very funny. I wish I could see him. I respect him. I honor him. That's all. Thanks.